Hey YouTube, so welcome back. I'm actually making another video. I'm pretty proud of myself for sticking with it so far. I have high hopes. Here's what I was thinking about. I was gonna make a video a few days ago because something happened and I was upset and having symptoms, and I thought, okay, this is why I started the channel, to share this, so I should do a video right now while I'm upset. And then as I was like getting my phone ready in the setting, because I don't want you to see my dirty unswept floor or things like that, so I have to find a spot that's okay. At any rate, while I was like figuring out the details, I had this thought, and I was like, why would I make a video of myself crying, complaining? Because that is exactly what everybody hates about BPD, the attention seeking. And so I thought we should talk about that, because I didn't make the video because I got so caught up in the thought that people would just assume I'm attention seeking, which is one of the kind of misconceptions about BPD. So basically, one of the hugest factors, one of the biggest things that sets the stage for BPD or helps create BPD is young humans, children, infants, whatever, being in an invalidating environment. So it also, BPD, typically there's severe neglect or abuse or trauma or something like that, combined with genetic factors, genetic predispositions to BPD and mental health issues. And then you throw in some trauma and whoop, recipe for BPD. At any rate, the invalidating environment is what kind of sets the stage for someone to develop that personality disorder. So this behavior of attention seeking is based in the fact that that human didn't get what they need when they were little. Nobody, I'm not going to say nobody, but majority or whatever, their feelings, their needs, their existence was not validated. So that part of their personality was damaged in development. And so as an adult, teenager, adult, whatever, when there is a sense of not being validated, which is what happened a couple days ago. I had an interaction with someone. I had some really intense feelings that I tried to share and I tried to communicate, and I felt very invalidated. I felt blown off. I felt like what I said didn't matter, and it sent me into a spiral. I was crying. I was overreactive. I was super emotional. My needs weren't met. And what I needed in the moment wasn't there. And I had a severe reaction. And this is part of having BPD. There's often this intense overreaction. A lot of people talk about feelings in people with BPD are often, there's no way to really compare, because people who have BPD have had it all their life. People who don't have it don't know what it feels like. But essentially, it's been described as like when there is pain or hurt emotionally, being equivalent to like 2nd-degree burns all over the body. This is something I think I'm going to have to research, and I'll maybe put it in the comments, but Marsha Linehan, who is like epic in the field of borderline personality disorder, she had borderline personality disorder, but she educated herself in the field of psychology, and she's actually the person who developed DBT, which I'll probably do a video on that at some point. If you don't know what that is, Google it. It's the leading treatment for borderline personality disorder. Anyways, Marsha Linehan is the one responsible for the research that created that and led to that. And I think she was the one that described this thing about emotions in someone with BPD being so intense, so painful. And it's like when something happens and I'm upset or I'm spiraling, there's no rationalizing or reasoning with me. There is no connection to reason whatsoever. The feelings take over. They hurt. I get to this point where I would do anything to change what is going on in my head. I would do anything to change the pain I'm experiencing. And so anyways, my point back to the beginning is I got in this like real turmoil about videotaping that experience. It was like, that's kind of weird. Why would I do that? And you know, maybe that part of my brain has a point. Why the hell am I putting my shit out there for everyone to see? Am I attention seeking? I don't think I am. I personally feel like at almost 50, I've figured some shit out and I have a lot to share. And if I can make some videos and somebody out there in the world, who knows where, can get something from what I have to say and can change their own experience because of something I've suggested or some snippet of something that I've said, if that can affect someone in a good way, I'm all about it. That makes it all worth it. And that is why I'm doing this. I've experienced a lot of prejudice or stereotyping, being, you know, on the wrong end of that because I have borderline personality disorder. And people make assumptions when they know that. And sometimes the assumptions are right on because there is some typical things that people with BPD do. And so really, I want it out there that it's okay. First of all, you didn't ask to be treated the way you were treated when you were little. You didn't ask for that shit. You didn't ask to develop a personality disorder. This is something in your experience that happened. Now, what you can do is take all that shit basket, maybe turn it into a fruit basket. I don't know. I don't know if you like that analogy, but at any rate, you were dealt a shit hand. Don't stay there. Do something. At least try to make it better. At least try to find things that work for you, because there is no one recipe. As I said earlier, DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy, is the leading treatment for borderline personality disorder. I'll talk about it in another video. I have taken DBT twice. And it took me a really long time. I think like 1.5 to 2 years, something like that. At any rate, it did help. It gave me a ton of skills. It gave me a lot of strategies. It gave me a new way to look at things. I got a lot out of it. But I still have BPD. I still have symptoms. I still have issues. Still have shit that comes up. So, I want to share what works for me in hopes that somebody out there will also find what works for them. And I want the world to know that people with BPD are not all bad. And, you know, like I said, we didn't ask for this. We are dealing with this the best we can with the hand we were dealt. So, moving forward, I'm not really sure if I'm going to record my emotional, intense moments, because I apparently have some issues with not wanting to be accused of attention seeking. I'm very I'm not attention seeking. So apparently I have some work to do there. I'm going to look at that myself. Maybe do some journaling. If you have BPD and you don't journal, think about it. It's a good way to get all of that intensity out of your head and put it somewhere else for safekeeping. It's made a difference in my life. That's one little thing. So anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about today. And I will catch you next time. So hope you're doing well. Leave a comment, subscribe so you know when I upload new videos, or click the notification bell. I don't know. I'm new at all this. But at any rate, I look forward to hearing from you, hearing your comments, your experiences, and connecting with those of you out there that are interested. All right. Thanks.